Yeah, right. So this comment was in response to a video I did reviewing Tracie McMillan's book, The White Bonus, which talks about how racist policies of the past have economically benefited white families and how that benefit trickled down to white people of her and my generation. So this book outlines federal programs that were paid for by everyone's taxes, but excluded black people and brown immigrants, tax incentive and bank loans that black people did not qualify for, and all the direct perks that came with being white in the boomer generation and older. And so many comments, rightly so, said this: black people have been knowing this, and they've been saying it for ages. It took a white person calculating how much she personally has benefited for other white people to start paying attention. Now, this is another side effect of racism in America. Black authors were talking about these advantages of whiteness since back before slavery was abolished, and they never stopped talking about it. They're still talking about it, right? But generally when they do, the white readership is quite limited. When a white person writes about it, more white people will read it. That's why we need allies, but also why allies need to be cognizant of how not everyone hears the same message from the same mouth. So let me give you another example. When I was in grad school, I was a teaching assistant for a course on American history. My friend who is black was also a TA, and we received the same teaching instructions. We even practiced together before teaching our sections because we were both so new, and she was better at me than teaching. Generally, black women have to be better than us. But when our teaching evaluations came back, she had much harsher comments. The largely white student body accused her of still being mad about slavery. I'm still mad. Of not getting over it. And I'm sorry, like, last time I checked, you don't have to get over anything, especially if no proper apology and restitution has been made. And one even called her a angry black woman. Right? Like, let me tell you something. I'm so much angrier than she is, right? Like, the inside of my heart is just like a swirling vertex of rage at all times. But what did my evaluation say? Oh, Professor Sutton is wonderful. She opened my eyes to the racism baked into the American system. That taught me early on in my career that racism has created a situation where sometimes people can only hear things from a face that looks like theirs.